also have Dr. Dhruv Chauhan, National Coordinator, IMA Junior Doctors Network, also with us on the broadcast. Dr. Dhruv Chauhan, talk to us. What has been going wrong with NEET? I believe and I understand from what I've spoken to, the people I've spoken to, this is not the first time that the NEET exams are coming under a question. This time around, the results are glaringly flawed that you can't, it's very difficult to defend them.
Yeah, actually, firstly, I would like to thank you for, for raising such an important issue, which around 23 lakh plus students, NEET students who need aspirants who want to do something for the country were waiting for. Now, I just tell you one thing. Okay? When I raised this issue of when on 4th of June, this results of NEET UG came, we raised this issue and found out two irregularities. The first irregularity was the sequence of the students who got similar marks. The second was the 67 candidates this year were getting, 720 out of 720. It was already suspicious of it. And then we got to know, okay, that 718 and 719 marks, which was creating a suspicion. Again, we raised that issue also. And upon raising that issue, the NTA replied to us on Twitter. They said that it is based upon the court order dated 80, this is something around 13 or 18 June. I tell you what date it was. It was
2018. You're talking about the 2018.
Yeah.
Dhruv,
that
2018.
2018.
Dhruv, that 2018 order was specifically for the CLAT, the Common Law Admission Test exam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so why is that applicable
stated,
even for NEET? Is there a problem with the normalization formula? Was it calibrated specifically for the law exams and that has just been appropriated for NEET as well?
I tell you how this order was incompletely and irregularly followed by NTA. Firstly, if you open the statement, the writ petition, on the 9th page, if you go, there is a line that clearly says that you have to, if you are giving normalization of marks, you also have to add additional seats so that if two people scored similar marks, one with grace marking and one without grace marking, they could be given additional seats and students can get the equality of marks and seats. But this order was incompletely followed. If NTA is saying that they have done normalization of marks by this order, they are not following this order completely. And also, they did not, publicly told anyone, or neither they posted it on their website, neither clarified anyone before it. And suppose if this order was followed, for how many students was it followed? It was only followed for those students who, who fought in the court. What about the rest? Lakhs of students.
No, but Dhruv, this time around, the issue really is that all 67 students who've got 720 out of 720 have got that 720 only through grace marks. Every one of them has got 720 out of 720 only through grace marks. 44 students have been given grace marks because of an incorrect question apparently, and 23 because of loss of time. How do you explain that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, comparative to last year's result, when there were only two candidates scoring 720 by 720, this year this ratio is 67. This is not possible, and it has never happened in the history of time in NEET UG examination that such a high peak of number of students are scoring same marks. Now, the main reason why it created suspicion was, similar sequence of sitting roll numbers. If you see, there are 6 to 8 students in the similar sequence who were getting 720 or 720. Now, it is acceptable if different centers get it, but a similar sequence of similar center, as it was already mentioned by you, it happened in the Faridabad center. This is what actually raises the suspicion. And not only this, a lot of, related to the NEET UG scam or NEET UG leak, already in Patna, there were FIRs filed. In Delhi and in many other states, FIRs were filed. Why these FIRs were filed? There were proofs regarding that, and the people were arrested. If people were arrested, there were proofs regarding it. There are literally, the Telegram channels that are proving that whatever the exam pattern came is similar to what was already leaked before. A lot of suspicions, and people are coming out with that. And the grace mark is such a shame. Why it is a shame? Because as much as 100 marks, 100, I got to know as much as 100 mark difference is granted by
Oh
grace
my
marking.
God.